Hey, how you brothers doing, man? Been a long time. A little sick, so I lost my voice. But I'm back. Can't be out for too long. Gotta keep bringing the Red Pill content. Gotta give back to the brothers who gave so much to me. So let's share this knowledge. You already know what you gotta do, so go ahead and kick your feet up. Grab something to drink. It's time for the men to talk. Today's topic: when having fun with women. For those of you who are the monogamous types, when having fun with a woman. This is a topic that is not discussed enough in the manosphere, and hopefully today I can shed some light on it. So let's get into it. A quick announcement before we get into today's topic. The Brothers Clothed in Shadows channel was taken down. If you guys don't know, he is the boogeyman of the manosphere. He is one of the brightest red pill brothers you can find on YouTube. For those of you who follow his channel, he did inform me he will be back. So we will be awaiting his return. And I will let you guys know once he is back and which name he is using. I'm not sure if he will keep the name Clothed in Shadows and change the IN to just an N and make it Clothed in Shadows. But whatever he chooses, I will keep you guys posted. But meanwhile, he's gone. Let's keep the flame burning. When dealing with a woman, many men found out that women can be a tease. You know, when she go for that kiss and she makes it passionate, her tongue is in your mouth, yours and hers. Your lips press firmly against each other's. Your hand is on her waist. She grab your hands and pull them down to her buttocks. You take a firm squeeze. You press your groin against her stomach. She can feel it. She knows you are ready to deliver. But then she pulls back. She gives you that peek under her skirt. And then she pulls it down, simply just exposing her thighs. It is a game to her. The tease is a game. But why play such a game? Why play this game? Well, to the woman, the game is fun. And she loves fun. And this fun is the downfall of many relationships. This fun, this feeling where the brain releases these chemicals that makes her happy to play games, these fun chemicals, they ruin the lives of many men. And they cause many children to grow up in a household that is broken. A single parent household. It's all good in the beginning. We all have been there before. In the beginning, it is always good. Always, man. It never fails. Sex is great. The conversation is good. The dates are amazing. It's just an amazing experience. We call it the infatuation period. The honeymoon period. It's always great in the beginning. Now, why is that? Why only in the beginning? Now, there are some exceptions where some people have it great throughout their entire relationship. Some people are even married according to the system of the West by getting a legal contract in the courts, and they are happy. But for the majority, for the mortals that are out here, it's usually only in the beginning? Well, the answer, my brothers, is fun once again. In the beginning, it's fun and nothing but fun. I'll say that again. It is fun and nothing but fun. She comes to your house and she may wash your clothes and cook for you because you didn't ask her to. You didn't set boundaries yet. You didn't add any of your principles to her life. You didn't give her your standards. No pressure. That is what your relationship is all about. And women love no pressure. The downside to that is that women tend to be destructive. And if a man has no vision and you don't give her any orders, any borders, any restriction, any foundations, any principles, she will ruin your life. That is a given. But once you start giving her those principles, those orders, and those borders which she needs in order to respect you, you will meet resistance as her man. That is why once the relationship starts to get serious, things go south. But in the beginning, since you don't care as much yet, since you don't know if you're going to keep her yet, you don't add any pressure, any boundaries, any type of restriction or principles to her life. Therefore, it is always good in the beginning. Let that sink in. Think about it. The dangers of always having fun. This ruins many men's lives. And these men ruin their own lives. It's not her, it's them. In the beginning, most men in their early interaction with their sweetheart, their darling, their can't do no wrong baby girl, these men don't want to piss her off. So they don't establish a boundary. There is no structure to their relationship. Now, women will run wild if you do not set some kind of a structure. They are gauging you in the beginning. They are seeing what can they do. They are seeing what they cannot do. They are seeing, can they be a whore around you, or must they present themselves as wifey around you? Should you be the Mr. Goodbar, the guy that comes around and blows her back out, the guy who just lays down the pipe? Or are you the guy to buy her and everybody she knows whatever they want? If you are a guy who always want to take her out every weekend, the minute you can't do that anymore, you will have problems. Problems you created for yourself by getting her used to something that may be unmanageable, something that you cannot maintain all the time. If you are married and you always taking wifey out to eat or to drink at the bars, this is a big one. Many men go out to drink with their wives every weekend. Once you can't do it anymore, you are heading towards trouble. Trouble you program her to bring to you. Those are some small dangers. Let's build off of that. Now, I just told you guys, if you train her to always have fun all the time, knowing that her nature is to have fun, to play games, to always want to be free, this is the reason why most women don't think about what they do and the consequences of them. They do them first and then complain about the consequences, and then they deflect from the responsibility that they should be taking for such a negative result. They are never accountable. Once again, because the feeling that is associated with being accountable for your mistakes is not fun. Once you get serious as a man, you will start having problems in many relationships, especially today. See, you had so much fun with her. You didn't put any boundaries on her. You did not ask anything of her. But once you get serious, once you care about the woman, once you want to build something with this woman, she's not going to have it. She's going to wonder, why does she have to dress more conservatively? Why can't she still hang out with her ex? Because now you want to make her official. Why her conversation with her baby father must be short, assuming you even want to go that route. I wouldn't. She's going to have an issue with why she must not be a loudmouth, profanity, what you expect her to live like. Maybe you are religious. Maybe you want her to follow the same faith as you. Once you are serious, once you get serious, you will start experiencing your problems. And that is the end of the honeymoon stage. Marriage and the baby carriage. I had to go there. I had to cover this piece when it comes to having fun with women. We have too many relationships that are collapsing. I mean, relationships where people were dating for 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, 10, 15, 20 years of dating. They're not engaged, they date. They sleep over each other's houses. They go on vacations together. They meet family members. They have fun. Their Facebooks and Instagrams are covered with pictures of love. The couple's love. Social media's longest running relationship. You've seen them. Then one day, somebody decides to move in. One day, somebody decides to get married. One day, somebody decides to have a baby, and suddenly on the 11th year, suddenly on the 16th year, suddenly on the 21st year, the relationship crumbles. What? Nah. But yes, it happens. Once again, guys, I am drilling this over and over into your heads. Once you start adding boundaries, once you cannot maintain that fun, the fun you did not think was a danger, the fun that you overdid in the beginning, the relationship is over. Babies bring stress. Babies cut back on your finances and your ambiance expenses. So does marriage. So does living together. It comes with rules and boundaries. Hence, disaster. Let us wrap up this red pill video. My brothers, what I'm saying is this. I'm not saying don't have fun with your woman. I am not saying don't be in a relationship. I am just saying many times brothers create their own problems, but they don't see it. You need to start having fun in moderation. I hear many of you guys talk about how women are children. Women are like children. I agree with you. I actually do. But if you've been following my channel, one thing you will realize is that I provide balanced content. I'm not one-sided, because when you're one-sided, it feels good, but you're not seeing the whole picture. So you're still in the dark. You're still unable to maneuver properly. So I have to give you the balanced content. I have to be the channel that is a channel of itself. I have to give you the true and the full red pill. You have to put your red pill glasses on. If you are going to deal with a child, right? And you spoil that child. You only give the child everything they want. You always say yes. You never say no. You're coming from work. You're tired. You can't even stand. But wifey texts you, babe, I want to go out. What do? You rush home, you shower, and you go out. You can't even stand, but you do it anyway. My brothers, you spoiled her. Have fun in moderation, because he can't maintain it all the time. And once you start putting those boundaries on her, it's over. It's over. Once you start putting those restrictions on her, once you can't have fun all the time with her, it's over. And if you're married to her, if it's past 3 years in most states, alimony. If you have children with her and the child will take a stressful taxing on her mind and her body and on yours, you can't go out as often. You don't have the money to blow because diapers are expensive. So there's no more going out to drink every weekend, at least maybe once a month, but not every weekend. Now she is upset like an angry child. And unfortunately, she's not fully like an adult. So she doesn't see the big picture. And now you're in for the trouble. Subscribe, like, hit up my PayPal. Much love. Until next time.